It looks good. Not too bad even at the beach. Your exclusive Futurecast is giving you your temperatures for tomorrow. Cooling down just a tiny bit, but still very nice. Still sunshine in the afternoon.
Growing up Filipina, it's like, you know, as a little girl, you're told, oh, go to school, be a nurse, be a doctor. So when I first decided I wanted to work on TV, there was sort of that shock. What? That's very competitive. It's for Caucasian.
This brown-eyed gal spent the majority of her life on the sunny shores of Hawaii. Growing up on the island, she was introduced into broadcast journalism in college.
I actually was working as a waitress for many years, you know, supporting myself going through school. And one of my customers was a producer for a show called Pearless USA, and I gathered up enough courage to go up and tap him on the shoulder. And I said, hey, can I come on your show? And I did that for a couple of weeks. And sure enough, one day, one of the hosts called in sick. And they needed someone on the fly, and I said, hey, pick me.
Being at the right place at the right time, sprinkled with persistence, foreshadowed a future with Mother Nature.
I was offered a position at Channel 13, oddly enough, in Hawaii. It was the NBC affiliate in Hawaii. They were looking for a weather anchor.
Maria was a rookie when it came to the weather, but she was a pro when it came to determination. Gaining more experience on camera, it was inevitable that a KCOP UPN News 13 forecast was slated for her career.
Hi there, I'm Maria Quiban, and welcome to KCOP UPN News 13. Come on, let me take you on a tour of where I work. Come on in. My job is really exciting. I come in at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I sit down at my 3 super duper fast computers, and I build animations. This is the weather wall. This is where we actually stand in front of this wall and we do the weather. One of the reasons why I really like my job is that I think it's one of the few spots in the newscast where we actually look forward in time as opposed to looking back. This is where I request for my beauty shots for weather.
Instead of entering through the front door like any regular guest, Maria graces LA County's living room every night in a click of a button.
Oh, my mom is my biggest fan. She tells everybody wherever we go. Some people recognize me actually when I'm walking down the street, which is really cool. But the ones that really excite me are the ones where when children see me or young teenagers, they see me and they tell me they want to do what I do. And that is very inspiring, and that makes me really happy that I do my job. The industry has changed in the last few years in that news directors are wanting to represent their community. So I consider that an advantage for us. So certainly use that, but don't also abuse it. If you want to work for NBC Today or some network gig, go for it. Every Filipino girl should be able to cook chicken adobo and pork adobo. That is like a must. I can always cook a good pot of rice.
Do you use the finger technique?
Yeah, the finger technique. You know, the line right here.
Maria may have mastered the finger technique easily, but early stages in her life flooded over.
I have a little boy. Actually, he's not so little. He's 14. So I've had him, well, I had him in high school. So I had him at a fairly young age, and that's one of the things that I like to talk about to high school teenagers. For one, practice safe sex. That's my biggest thing. But if you are faced with a situation where you're faced with being a single parent, your life is not over. You can still go on, study, have the career that you want.
The forecast was not always bright and sunny for this achieved Filipina. From thunderstorm to cloudy skies, she weathered the storm. And fickle as it may be, this is the forecast for her career.
Mostly sunny. Just a nice little sea breeze to cool things down a little bit when it gets really busy. But I do have, I'm looking forward to my future. A lot of things are happening now. In fact, as I mentioned to you earlier, just a couple of days ago, I was able to work on a Clint Eastwood movie called Bloodwork, so you must go see it. That's going to be coming out later this year.
All right, that's it. Thanks for coming on the tour with me. I'll see you tonight when I do the weather. Salamat po. Goodbye.